Hey folks, welcome to Fishing Lake Country. Hey, today we're going to make some lemon colored Stinger Shads, okay? Alright, this is a solid color. And what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and pour the 2 molds at one time, make it worth my time. I might even go ahead and, tell you what, I might go ahead and pour 3. Bam, what do you think of that? Now, the lemon shad, we're going to make it a Swimbait blend. That's what I've been using. I bought 5-gallon buckets. I just refilled that gallon jug yesterday. We're going to start off here. I just poured some in here, guys. I'll tell you how many. It's 3.5 ounces. Alright? 3.5 ounces takes me about a minute. Let's go a minute 55. You got to break 350 degrees, guys. Then I'll put my coloring in, okay? Now, I need lemon. And I'm going to put silver flake in it. Okay? Alright, that's chartreuse. Pick that up for lemon. This is lemon right here. Alright. While that's cooking, I'm going to get my flakes ready. Alright guys, there you go. I'm going to say, as soon as that microwave squalls, we're going to start. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is stir it just a little bit. Get the temperature through that thing. Trying to stay away from this fan. I got a fan going right here, guys. I don't know if I can get here where y'all can see. Okay. Actually, it's 346. I'm going to boost it. I'm going to boost it 10 minutes. Now, here's what I've got. I got the lemon, and then we're going to put some pearl powder in it. Just a smidge. Just enough to get a little bit of a effect. Pearl effect. You'll see it when I bring them out of the mold. Alright, here we go. We're going to do about I know y'all say, Dennis, you didn't check the temperature. But you know what? Yep, 356. I was pretty confident in it, wasn't I? Alright. Silver, 008. Probably the smallest thing you can buy. If there's anything smaller, I don't know what it would be. Because guys, it's super small. Alright. Now see how we got a lemon yellow color? You can see that flake. That's silver, chartreuse, and gold. Yep. That's how the crappie's going to see it too. Now, a little bit of pearl powder. This is just going to give it. I just put a teeny little bit on my spoon. Alright. So I'm using this little tiny spoon. I just put a little teeny bit. Alright. And you're going to see how it's going to change it. See, it makes it just a little softer and gives it a little bit of a pearl effect. Now, let's alright, I was going to set that out of the way, and I end up knocking these little tops. They could come out. I like the ones that has the twist tops, that's for sure. Deadon has the twist tops. You just twist loose and squirt. There's little tops that pop off and on. I done lost a couple. They just, that's a pain. Alright, here we go. Just my opinion, guys, my opinion. You ready? I'm sorry, I just checked to make sure the camera's still recording. I've been fishing today, guys. Caught some nice ones today. Doing a porter catch on another color that I had today. So that'll be coming up. And the water's nasty, but it still worked. I'm gonna put this right back in the microwave, so I'm gonna make another run after this cools. And I'll be able to run those again. Alright guys, let's open these now. I said I would tell you how to win these. If you never watched a porter catch on this channel, get some trash out of the way. If you never watched a porter catch on this channel, we give these baits away. And we give them away by you putting a number down between 1 and 150. I'm going to write a number down. Okay. When I put this video together, edit this video, I got a notebook in the house. I'll write the name of this thing, lemon colored Stinger Shad. Then on the right column, I'm going to write a number down. And then whoever gets the closest to that number, if that going over, wins. Okay? See, they're yellow. Now, you get them out in the sun and everything, guys, they look a little lighter. But somebody said they was chartreuse. I was down fishing, somebody said, that's chartreuse. That's not yellow. And I don't have a chartreuse bait laying here right now, but they're not chartreuse to compare it to. But they're yellow. Y'all see me put yellow in them. Alright guys, excuse me. I'm raking leaves, and I tell you, it's stirring up dust and trash when you rake leaves. You don't know how that is. Leaves are coming off badly right here now. Now there's the willowtails. Okay, we're gonna do the video on the shad, but I'm just showing you the willowtails. All right, and this is the flash spinner. Now I got screws in it, guys. All in the middle. All right, listen. I don't want to make the video forever long. Here's how you win these baits. Put your number down, like I said, between 1 and 150. And on Wednesday evening, when I come in, before I load the Wednesday video, I'll look, see who got the closest to that number without going over. Let's say the number is 100, and you put 101, you went over. You're not going to win. Somebody puts 90, they're going to win because they didn't go over. Just got to have a way, guys, to separate winners, you know, without a bunch of argument. And, you know, have a criteria. I just figured that's the easiest way to do it. So, put your number down, and I'll check it on Wednesday, and I'll notify you, say, hey, you won, and then you send me, you email me. If you look, my email's under the video. Under the video it says, show more. You click there, it tells you some things about the channel, so forth, and my email says business email's there. All right, you email me your address, and I'll mail it to you, and I'll come back and say, hey, it's on its way. I mail out usually on Thursday. If people notify me Wednesday night, when I let them know, if you get back with me on Wednesday night, I mail them on Thursdays, because I'm not that far from the post office. And I run down there and make a trip about 5 miles, and I run down there and I mail it. All right, guys, appreciate you. Put your number down. Porta catch, lemon shad, stinger. This is called a Stinger Shad. My name is Dennis. I'm going to add the clips now, me catching fish with this bait. And at the end, I'll do an outro. Guys, appreciate each and every one of you. Keep my coat out of the way. I had to put my coat on for the boat ride and I didn't take it off. Oh, it's a nice crappie. Guys, it's still cool this morning. It's supposed to get to 60 today. We're hoping it gets there. Alright. Pop a new color on y'all. That's nice crappie. Bam. Alright. Get y'all where y'all can see, guys. Sorry about my hand. I gotta check my camera. My camera, I know something's been acting up. I've lost audio so many times lately. Y'all gonna see a video that I played music behind it, and this shows y'all the clips. And then the other day I got in and my audio was like an AM radio at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know. All right, guys, can y'all see him? That's a nice fish, isn't it? Guys, that's a 12 and a half to, he might be 13. He might be 13, but that's okay. All right, guys, that's a new Stinger Shad I've had for a while now. Y'all have seen it a couple times. This color is a yellow. I call it lemon. I made this in the fluke one time. I've done a video on it. Can y'all see that? See, it's not chartreuse now. I'll show you the difference. All right, there's chartreuse. Y'all can see the difference. See, it's not chartreuse. And actually, it's not the greatest color for, it's probably not the greatest color in the world for this water. I made it for light stained water and I've been kind of when the water was clear because it's not that bright. But you can see it down a little ways. I've been trying some brighter colors this morning, and for whatever reason, they just don't want chartreuse and stuff. So I thought, well, let's try this yellow. It's a little light, but the fishing is very tough. Y'all can see the water's nasty. I can see this bait down about 6-8 inches. Great time of day. Great time of day. Great. This thing is fighting, guys. I got 4-pound test, so I'm just holding on right. I got him away from the dock. I hope he's that big. I said it before, it's a bass, but I don't think this is a bass. Nope, I didn't think it was. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. But I felt the head shakes and stuff. I thought it was crappie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna quit and go home. Guys, I haven't caught but a few fish today. I gotta get this boat turned around. Look at this one. Look at that. Look how thick he is. Woohoo! Oh man. You know what? That got me excited. Y'all You ever kill a nice buck and get to shaking after you shoot, and you see him hit the ground, you go, and you get that little adrenaline run, I reckon's what it is, right? That's what I just got. I'm like, woohoo! Great day. We're gonna check this one, guys. Y'all ready? On the upper lip. That's what I figured. Can y'all see that? It's 14 3/4. That's a nice fish, guys. Wow, what a nice fish. All right, you know what I'm gonna do real fast? I usually don't take a picture of fish unless he's really big. My little buddy's gonna be fishing with me some this week, so y'all gonna see him. I don't know what he's doing today. Make a little bit of noise, I'm sorry. The only way I can. Another baby. That's all right. Like I said, guys, it's been that tough. It don't matter. I think yesterday, and my trolling motor, thank the Lord Jesus, is working this morning. It worked yesterday almost all day, and about 2 o'clock, 2:30, I said, well, I'm gonna go in here a little bit, and it quit on me then. I got one way back under there. Oh my gosh. Now I got a nice one. I'll get him out. All right, finally got him out to open water. I'm gonna tell you, I was way back under there. And when you throw them back under that far, guys, you've got to get them coming. I've lost quite a few this year. That's a nice one too. Bam! I left my real magic in the way. Well, y'all ever used that? Y'all thinking, Dennis, how you getting so far back under that dock? I just sprayed it with that real magic before I made the cast. Y'all never used it. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Spray your line, spray your reel, make a small cast, spray it, reel it in. You do that and watch the next cast. You'll cast a lot further. Okay, I buy it at Walmart, and so on the bottle they had too, because I've been checking every time I go in there, and they had one bottle. I don't know about y'all's Walmart. Ours don't have any fishing tackle. It done sold out, and they're putting it back, and people buying it as fast as they can. Actually, I'm gonna add something real fast, guys, before I tell you about this fish. I was at Walmart the other day, and the guys were arguing over some shells for, I think it was a 30-06 or 308. I'm gonna buy them. We don't have but 3 boxes left, guys, so I'll take all of them. One guy said, I want a box. You hog. Let me have a box. You can have the other 2. And I think that's what I think they finally decided on that. All right. First come, first serve, I reckon. But it was nice of him to give the other guy some, right? I would have if he didn't have any. He wanted deer hunt too, didn't he? Look at that, guys. And nice and thick he is. That's a nice crappie too, guys. Y'all want to measure that one too? What was the other one? This ain't gonna be 15. I can tell you that now. He'll be lucky if he's 14. That's about what he is, probably. All right, guys, he's 14 exactly. That's what I figured. He wasn't quite as big as the other one. Close though, isn't he? But you know what? Bam! You gotta love it, guys. That's probably a 12.5, a 14 3/4, and a 14 off the same spot. Bam, bam, bam! You gotta love that. I told you I get excited by catching these big fish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Gotta love it, don't you, guys? Look, if you don't get excited about catching, nice crappie, and you're a crappie fisherman, and that don't get you excited, then bam, I don't know, guys. Now I get excited about catching nice bass too, don't get me wrong. All right. Let's see if we can find another one off this dock. But that's what we're out here for, guys. We're out here to catch fish, and when we catch nice ones, that's a bonus, right? I mean, that's just a bonus. All right, guys, this little bait right here today is doing the trick. I'm still on the same bait too, and I haven't switched baits, if y'all noticed. Now I said that in another video, guys. The baits I'm sending on these porta catches. Oh, did I mention this is one day? Oh, I mean a porta catch. Throw a Marlin Bates phrase in there, right? Yeah, this is a porta catch on this bait, guys. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning or not. And like I said, I'll explain it to you. It's yellow with silver flake, okay? And it has a few chartreuse flake in it. Silver and chartreuse flake. Can you see the chartreuse flake in there flaking around? But the color is yellow. And what I'm using is 1 drop of yellow and just a little bit of pearl powder, okay? And I've got yellow pearl powder too, gold. But I'm just using just a teeny bit, enough of that, to knock that yellow off of it and give it that little bit of a pearl finish. And maybe that's why they're hitting it today. Maybe in this watercolor, maybe it looks more natural with that yellow and that pearl. I don't know. I just wanted to do a portal catch on it today because look, some of y'all probably saying, Dennis, that water's so nasty. I'd be using black and chartreuse. Guys, today's Saturday. I'm gonna load one tomorrow on black and chartreuse. I done made that one. I done made the portal catch on black and chartreuse. It's coming tomorrow. So you're gonna see it today, tomorrow, okay? So, and I'm running out of colors to do portal catches on. And what I done last night, I sat down last night and went through my videos of what I've done portal catches on. I write them in a notebook, guys. I got one whole page full, and then I started the second page. And I write here's what I'm gonna tell you this, guys, because this is kind of important. I write the color of the bait, the portal catch, the color of the bait, and then I write a number on the right side column. I write a number down when I load the videos and edit them in my computer. So when y'all start guessing on Sundays, that number's already down there. You know, and sometimes it's been down there for 3 weeks, and sometimes a week. It depends on if I catch a portal catch. Well, I'm going to go ahead and load that one. This one coming up Sunday, I made it 3 weeks ago. So that number's been wrote down beside that portal catch for 3 weeks. So when y'all start guessing numbers there. Whoever gets closest to it without going over the number wins. And that's, you know, I don't know some of y'all guys. I see your names on there, and y'all really nice guys, it seems like. I get great comments, and I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate you thanking them. Some of y'all appreciate the work I put into it, because it takes me about, after making this is the fun part, guys. When I get home, it takes me about 2.5 hours per video to do all the computer stuff, to get it ready to load it to YouTube, okay? 2.5 to 3 hours for that kind of stuff, all right? That's the baby. All right, guys, I just lost a big one. I lost him back. I didn't even get him out underneath the dock. I could see him on my livescope. He rolled up and hit me, and it was a nice one. A lot bigger than this one. He'd be lucky if he's 7.5, 8 inches. He probably won't make the show, guys. We'll see. Sometimes I throw them in there just to see. I catch little ones too, guys. Somebody asked me. I had a beam up under the dock that time. What it does is hit the water and it goes, there you go. It hits the water and then it jumps up, bounces up. That's what happened. They've moved back a little further. I think they're getting tired of me harassing them. But I'm gonna go to the front of the dock here in a minute. But I seen one roll up back there, and he was a nice one. He grabbed it, and I started him out, and I could see him fighting on the live scope, and he got off. I can tell it was a pretty decent one. So I found these nicer fish. Now I was here, like I said, I was here yesterday, and I caught one. There you go. Oh, there you go. He almost got me hung up. He ain't that big, guys. You got to watch those posts. You got to keep them coming. And he went around a post, and somehow I got him turned around. He's decent. He's a keeper. He would be a keeper for you if you wanted to keep some. He's probably 10 inches. I got him turned around and thought I'd go lose him. He's fat there. Look how fat they are, guys. They're chasing shad back in these creeks. Little belly sticking out. He's probably 9.5. He probably won't be 10. He might be 9 5/8. Guys, I got another one. He ain't very big either. You know what? I'm gonna add to that, guys. I'll catch you more small ones. I might go put them on the show, guys. It's gonna get too long. He's about 9 inches. I might catch a few more. Just trying to catch some of these bigger ones. But I just thought about something when I was fishing here. I've been putting that scent on this bait too. I rubbed crappie slime on it a while ago. Y'all see me do that? When the water's dirty like this, it's probably an excellent time if you want to use scent. That gives you another factor for them to see it. They got to see it, and it gives you a factor of them smelling it, right? So you have two things going for you, not just one, not just sight for them and movement. You got smell also. So if you're not a believer in scent, somebody commented tonight. I said I use scent, and they said they use the balls. I've got a jar of the balls. I've tried the balls. I don't see where they're at. They're any better. I think the nibbles actually are better than the balls, personally. And I've seen somebody on YouTube said that the nibbles didn't work. He said you can catch as many fish without them as you do with them. Well, I believe that at times it doesn't make any difference, guys. There's times you don't need to worry about scent. When they're biting, they're biting. You don't need to worry about scent, right? But when the fishing's tough and you're out there struggling, that's a good time to go ahead and put some scent on your bait, or put a couple nibbles on there. See if it makes a difference then. That's the time to, you where the rubber's going to hit the rose, the old saying is, right? Okay, folks, the Stinger Shad. All right, this is a good bait. This is the lemon shad color. That's what I call it. It's just got lemon colored in it. Silver flake, a little bit of chartreuse flake, a little bit of couple of flakes there in it. Start over, Dennis. 1, 2, 3. Hey, folks, the lemon shad. That's what we was catching the fish on. Done really good. All right, it's a pretty bait, isn't it? All right, guys, it worked really good. Listen, it's a pour to catch. So you know what you got to do? I said at the beginning, leave a number down between 1 and 150 here. If it gets close to the number that I write down, okay, it's going to win without going over that number. That's the criteria. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting that like button, guys. And every Sunday is a pour to catch. Wednesdays are fun videos. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video next Sunday. See ya.